Milchpackung. Hey, motherfucker.
Listen, it's such a fucking well-run place. Why do you let fucking twats like that cunt in here? She's just a violent arsehole who's got no fucking mind.
Just because you've got big muscles doesn't mean that it gives you the right to stop everyone else dancing. If you want to beat the shit out of yourself.
Right, this one is called Dig a Grave. appeal to me because I don't drink. It's for the rest of the people in the room who do.
Okay, tonight on MTV Rocks we have the pleasure to interview one of the hardest hitting bands from the United Kingdom. It is Doom. And can you just tell us what your names are and what jolly instruments you're playing?
My name's Brian, I play guitar.
I'm Scoot, I play bass.
That's Sticky plays drums and that's Tom, and he sings.
Who doesn't play drums?
Alright, and you're a band from the United Kingdom. From where exactly are you?
Well, I'm from Bradford, Birmingham originally, but I live in Bradford.
And the whole band, where are you from?
I'm from a place called Halifax, which is just outside Bradford.
North part of England. And Stick lives in Birmingham, and he lives in the middle of nowhere in a place called Dudley.
Then how did the band happen? How did you guys came to know each other?
Well,
Divine intervention.
yeah, me and Stick have been in the band from the start, and we both used to live in Birmingham. And that's how it happened. We're just like, yeah, known him for quite a long time. I've known him about 3 years, 2 to 3 years. But it started with me and some friends, and Stick begged us one night to play drums, and that's how he got in the band.
Never again, now, mate.
So this is not the original outfit your band started with?
We threw the singer and the bass player out because they're arseholes. I mean, when they start going, when people start going to gigs and they start wearing swastika badges and to offend people, and all their friends come to gigs and start Z-carding at gigs just to be offensive, it's a bit too much. So give me a boot. But it's loads better now.
Is it hard to find other people who also dig the same kind of music in England?
Not really, no. There's quite a lot of people into sort of discharged Scandinavian style stuff. So.
Yeah, there's Lee, Sned.
But still, you weren't able to find 4 guys from the same town.
It wasn't really a case of that. It's just I'm sure we could have, but we've known Tom for a long time, and he's always been into that kind of music, and he's also in another band with Stick, Excrement of War, and so it was just sort of a natural thing to ask him to sing. And then we met Scoot and liked him, and sort of asked him if he wanted to play bass. It's like, it doesn't really matter where where the people are from. It's whether you like them and whether they're into the music, and then it's okay.
We were also into the same sort of music and same sort of ideas, and just sort of all gone, didn't we?
To different kinds of music as well. It's not.
So your band has been existing for over a decade. Is this the first time for you guys in Germany? Didn't you say 8? Oh, okay.
80s, yeah.
Almost a decade, and so. Oh, it said decade. I mean, is it the first time you guys are visiting Germany, or have you been over before?
We came, was it 87? 89. With Concrete Socks, and we did a tour. Played, can I remember? Yeah, Stuttgart as well. And
AK-47, is that in Stuttgart?
I don't know.
No, it's in Hamburg.
Yeah,
Played
Hamburg.
AK-47.
Yeah, so we've played Germany before. We
Calls himself a fan, He wasn't even there.
Yeah, so it's
And do you think something has changed in the Germany since you came here before the reunification? Or right when it happened?
Well, I mean, I've played in Germany before. Since the first time I came with Doom, I've played in other bands in Germany. So I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. I mean, no, not really. It's like you go to a gig. Reunification has got fuck all to do with a gig. It's like people just go to see bands. It's like so you don't really get an idea of what it's like, whether it's changed. So.
Do you guys have time when you tour also to see something of the country, or is it just like having one gig after another?
Yeah, not usually. Yeah, I want to see the bars, but
I mean, like the castles or the sites and
no, not at all. No, not at all.
Not this tour. I mean, we're in Greece a month back, and like and like we managed to see quite a bit there because we're there for 8 days, and like Doom just did 3 gigs. 8 days, you get. But I mean, with Greece it's like 15 days straight through. So like we're not going to be able to see out. Yeah.
Feeling hard.
What do you expect from a tour like this in Germany? I mean, do you like? I guess like financially you get probably whatever just by like having no whatever money lost or something. And what else do you expect?
Well, hopefully we won't lose money. I mean, hopefully we'll break even. I mean, that's if we don't.
If we get beer every night.
Yeah, I mean we're not really spending much money ourselves. So as long as we get our travelling expenses back.
So is it just a sort of like punk rock vacation? So what?
A what?
Punk rock vacation?
No, it's well, not vacation really. We're working as well.
Putting it back on the rock and roll map where it belongs.
It's on the back of the t-shirts.
You want to buy one?
Yeah, and the t-shirts are very cheap, and you all have to buy them at the t-shirt stand.
They're cheap. We better put them up.
Yeah, they're cheap too. Very good t-shirts.
They've left the note at the end.
No, it means they're cheap quality t-shirts.
Yeah, you put them on that sort of
Well, it's like a lack of professionality that you don't have one. Like, show them now. That would be like the point to present your merchandising. But
Yeah.
well, hurry. Since you have this, well, message sounds a bit pathetic, but like this sentence on the back of your t-shirts, do you think that it's like, whatever, necessary to get some new impulses to the punk rock movement or something? Or do you think there was like...
What do you mean? What?
I mean...
Like that on the t-shirt? What?
No, not that one. The other one with like putting punk rock back on the rock and roll mag.
It's
mag.
in England.
serious one. You know on that one, there's a serious one, not a silly one.
In England, there's a. Never mind.
15 marks.
The sound is still here, don't worry.
Bargain. Buy one today.
Yeah, in England there's a.
Your mum.
In England there's a TV series, a comedy series called Bad News, and it's like a spoof on rock and roll and heavy metal bands. And what we put on the t-shirts was putting punk rock back on the rock and roll map where it belongs. Is taken from that. It's they said putting heavy metal back on the rock and roll map where it belongs. It's just stupidity, really.
So it was like not meant like as a whatever general criticism at the whole movement.
It's a joke, really. So, but no one gets it. We got underpants as well.
Do not punk pants.
How much are those?
Underpants are strictly band members only.
Band members and people who know the band members very closely can trade one afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, maybe after the band have worn them for like 5 years and stain them a bit, then we'll sell them.
They're only good if they like stand on the table.
Yeah.
Then they're fit to trade. What do you guys do when you don't tour? I mean,
Suspended animation and
he does fuck all.
Fuck off, I work my bollocks off every day. I've got a bed at 5 in the morning, get up at 4 in the afternoon, watch the television, cash me jar and go back to bed.
And he doesn't train.
I don't.
so what is your like finance plan for a living like this? Where do you get the money to?
Well, I work full time, so
You have to like spend the money for them too.
No, I just get to this little place with a door on it in Dudley High Street, put your name on a bit of paper every 2 weeks and they give you 90 quid.
those two doll scrounging bastards who just do fuck all every day. And me and him pay their fucking wages.
No, he's a postman. And I work with handicapped children.
So, isn't it difficult to get like to get holidays at the time when you need it for the tour?
I mean, after this, I've got 1 week until April, and I'm using that with another band, and so I won't be able to have holidays till after April. So,
isn't there like a big difference between then your two lifestyles, like living as a mailman every day and like using your vacation to be like punk rock?
no. I'm punk rock postman.
Punk ghosty.
So you don't think that like every real punk rocker should be generally without a job and income?
No.
Do it. Do it. He's subverting the state from inside. It's like Zam said.
You're like losing letters on purpose who are really important in this country.
Delivering, I make sure I deliver all the bills.
Oh.
I like any like Mother's Day cards or birthday cards, I take the money out of them, and you know.
That's like real revolutionary mailmanship. Very good.
I was joking.
How are you guys doing except stealing money from postcards? Are you guys involved in any other political activities in this kind of things?
Not really. I mean, we're involved with anti-fascist action and stuff, but we don't do any direct action ourselves. But
He runs a rip-off. Never pays the bands. Couldn't get him on film. You'll have that. What's his name? Cook running in like.
Is it like is it a common thing in the punk rock movement to be like directly involved in the political movement, like it is in Germany? That is like very closely linked to the youth centers, or is it more divided into the guys who do music and the?
yeah, it's more divided.
The nearest hospital. Yeah, Tom.
Okay.
Tom's got chicken box shops.
I didn't write down the questions myself, so I don't take any responsibility. No, I didn't either. But still, since it says here, I have to ask you what's going on in the music scene in England.
Well, recently there's been quite a growth of like really good DIY punk bands. Like there's a lot of the bands from the north of England. Like there's bands like Kitchener, Health Hazard, Dead Wrong, Bob Tilton, Bug Eyed, Virtual Reality.
It depends.
You know, so it did die off for quite a few years, but there seems to be quite a lot of new good bands coming up.
Did this have to do also like with the increase of fanzines like Armed with Anger and this kind of things, or is it like a total?
With Armed Anger.
Sorry, I just like thought I'd be smart or something, but it didn't work, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say it.
What do you think of the German art of brewing beers?
Fucking great. Yeah. German art of brewing beer.
Nice.
This
is me drinking orange.
Nothing wrong with drinking orange.
Yeah.
Is it like better or the same or worse than?
I don't know. It's whenever I go on tour, by the end of the tour, I'm sick of like German beer, and I don't know. It's.
I always have to take a few crates home with me.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I'm sick of it really easy. I prefer cheap English stuff like Colt 45 and stuff like that.
It's probably.
Chemicals.
It's probably like some biologic adjustment your body has already taken, I guess, without the Reinheitsgebot. Very sad to report this. Do you guys drink a lot of cider?
Not anymore, no, not really.
When I'm with my girlfriend, because it's all she drinks, so it's all we can afford, we're just going to buy a big 4-litre bottle. But I prefer bitter.
There's a large crowd outside.
I'm a bitter man.
I think they're going to cause a ruck.
What is your favorite thing to, or your favorite way of getting wasted?
Drinking and smoking dope, but drinking's my favourite, definitely.
Yeah, let's pretend we're looking for a typewriter.
Drinking. Sniffing sellotape.
Tom Straightedge.
Very good.
What is your favorite way to get money from someone?
With a club. Cycling club.
Like, I mean, the people here always ask, like, do you have 1 D-Mark? What do you ask in Great Britain?
Pocket money.
I've got 10 food.
I don't really, but
How do you guys work? So?
You gotta drink, you gotta steam a special brew and become
Tom,
just
what do you do? To earn money, that's what he's asking.
What do I need to earn money?
Yeah, apart from doors.
Doesn't.
I don't know,
Many goals in roads sometimes.
in England, a lot of people have got really pissed off with people coming to gigs saying, "Have you got 10p?" and then coming into the gig and they pull out loads of drinks out of their coat and stuff. And so I don't know. None of us really beg. So is that it?
This was Doom on MTV Rocks. Thanks a lot for being here in the studio.
We'll do another one tomorrow when you feel. We don't like doing interviews.
We don't like it either, but it's a job. I mean, you know the PR bit.